Hi, this is Shoe Rainer of the Shoe Rainer Drawing School, and today I'm going to show you how to draw this Super Dad 3D logo so you can put them on your Father's Day cards or birthday cards or whatever you want to do. And let's not talk about it, let's do it! Okay, let's draw Super Dad. And so if you want to do a birthday card or something for your dad, or Father's Day card, but it's actually Father's Day this weekend. Right, this is what you want to do. You want to do kind of a curve like that. Okay, and then inside it, two curves rather, and then you want another kind of curve. So you want two close together, kind of parallel up at the top. And they're not parallel, they're kind of parallel but disappearing into the distance. And then you want to kind of get your lettering in there. So you want to kind of get your S, something like that, and then do this all in capitals because it just looks tidier. The original Superman is all in capitals. I've tried doing this in lowercase as well, but it just gets a bit messy. So we go Super and an R, be something like that. It's fitting it all in is the hard part. I might have to move the. And then we're also. Can you see that we're kind of slightly changing the angle of the lean of the letter? So we'll have a big D there. And there used to be a saying when I was young. All these sayings like wicked and stuff. I think it's sick is the latest one, isn't it? I think it all changes. And you say, a little while ago if something was good you'd say, oh that's wicked man, but now you say, oh that's sick, and before that it was cool, and before that it was awesome, and all these little sayings that we had. When I was young we used to have this saying, big deal, and that sometimes got changed to big D. I don't know why I'm telling you that. So here we have Super Dad. There's the D there's the final D. Okay, are we fit again? Yeah, that's good because we need some angles on here. And I'm going to do these now. You're going to want kind of lines coming down. They're kind of getting, just draw these in very lightly, and they're kind of slightly converging down here. So you'll want to kind of draw that like that. And that's coming down. And if you put another kind of line in there for the kind of the depth that these letters will go to, and then you should be able to ink them all in, and that kind of fits nicely. Yeah, good. So now if you go all the way around the outside of the top face of the letter, okay, like that, and draw in the top faces of all the lettering. Okay, going a bit wobbly there, but that's how it goes. I'm not working under the easiest conditions. Everything's sort of taped down, and I've got cameras and lights and everything all around me, and I'm in a pretty cramped situation drawing here. So sometimes it's not quite as perfect as I'd like it. Super, and then Dad, D, A, and then the D there, Super Dad. Okay, so that's got it going nicely like that all the way around. Now, probably start on the bottom here like that. Draw that line down there, and then you kind of echo this line and curve rather going around there. Similarly, bring that down, then you kind of follow and echo that curve down there. Similarly down there. Okay, that's going to go down there, that will go down there, that will come down there, and that's going up. There we are, like that. There's nothing to fill in there, so that will go down there. Take that up there, that will let's draw these little corners in. That will then come down there. Take your time over this, but I've got time constraints, I gotta get on with this, and then that will come like that. That's not a very good angle, but anyway, that will then come like that, and we got the D coming there like that. Okay, the light is shining up this way. Okay, so basically, and if we have it actually, so if we have the light coming this way, so everything on this side is going to be quite dark, and you maybe pick up a bit of light there as you go around. So draw these kind of lines, but they're kind of getting lighter as you come around. That'll be dark there, and that will come lighter up around there. This will be dark, and as it comes around the corner it will get lighter, and this will all be dark there. So you can draw that dark down there. Now all the ones underneath, keep them light. Okay, the bottom kind of faces like that. No, we want to keep that light, yes. Like that, okay. And this means that basically we just need to have two colours. So you can watercolour it or paint it, or whatever you've got. If you're doing a black line like this, then watercolour is the easiest, just to kind of fill in on the top. There'll be a bit of light coming in there, so we'll have this dark there, and then bring the spaces further apart as you come up to the top. That will be dark, that will be dark, that will be dark, like that. Good. Now, how are we doing for time? Oh, eraser. There we go. I think we're at 6 minutes. Okay. So this time I'm going to use crayons, because not everybody has watercolours. Not everybody wants to do watercolours, and just for a change, I'm going to do crayons if I can find it. Yes, they're right next to me. So, so what do you want? So you can use crayons, you can use watercolour, you can use whatever you like. Okay, and when you've done this, I'm going to put a little link up here, okay, and you can read I'll read it to you actually, my Super Dad story, which I did on YouTube, I think for Father's Day last year. Goodness, I've been doing this a while now, haven't I? So when you finish drawing, click on that link, and I'll tell you a story about Super Dad. And I was just thinking how I missed a trick, because really Father's Day coming up, I should have Super Dad out as a storybook app, shouldn't I, that you can read on your iPad. Well, next year I'll get it right. And if it is, then I'll put a little link up here saying where the where the app is for next year. So I'm doing this in 2011, I think it is. I don't really keep a tab on the time or the date, really. Days run into years, and I think not that bothered. Too busy having a good time doing videos and stuff like that. Right, how are we doing? We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. And Super Dad. Of course, if you're 3 years old or something, you know, you can be going, oh my word, he just went over the lines. Because, you know, when you're 3 years old, you worry about that kind of thing a lot, I think. So, I mean, maybe you do too, so try not to go over the line. I haven't got time. I'm trying to keep this in under 10 minutes, and I'm running out of time now. So, where are we? Coming up to 9 minutes. So I'm going to want a nice blue. I'll have that blue there. Can I find my pencil sharpener? No. Let's see what we can do. See if we can fill this in. Okay, so if you just do blue then in all these bits, and then because you've kind of shaded it in, then that should work. I can't find my pencil sharpener. I know I've got it somewhere, so I'm going to have to just quickly use my penknife. Okay. Running repairs, I think you call that, something like that. I should have been prepared, shouldn't I? And I was a Boy Scout. I should have learned. That's the Boy Scout motto, isn't it? Be prepared. I should have learned. I've got a lot of videos to record this morning. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing a Bugatti Veyron. And I'll also be doing some other... I'm going to do some beach videos, like how to draw beach balls and sandcastles and things like that for my other channel you might like to look at, which is Draw Stuff Real Easy. I'll put a little thing just there now. And you can go and have a look at that. So if ever I haven't done a video on this channel, you can always go and get a quick fix over there. Okay, Super Dad, and you know, because I'm an illustrator, I always want to kind of put little things like that in, and just to make it more exciting. Okay, there you go. How to draw Super Dad for your dad's birthday card or his Father's Day card this weekend. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, keep coming back to the She Rayner Drawing channel. And in the meantime, keep drawing, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.